There are a ton of Linux jobs available on the market today, and there are not enough system administrators and developers to fulfill that demand. The Linux Foundation exists to advance the platform and make sure that there is a strong pool of talent to meet the market's needs.
We're here to teach them what's in Linux and how they can quickly start using it, how they can make a contribution as well. And it's because of the scattered nature of a lot of things in Linux, it would be difficult for people to assemble all that material on their own.
Taking the course here landed me the lead spot with the Linux team.
You have a task to do, we want to help you to do it quickly.
Learned a lot of shortcuts, a lot of ways that I could be watching and monitoring server usage and I/O usage.
One is we're vendor neutral. We don't particularly promote one variety of Linux over another, one distribution or whatever. We try to make sure that everything will work on every distribution. Secondly, we keep everything extremely up to date. For instance, all our kernel level classes, we issue a new version of the material every time a new kernel comes out.
The one thing that shocked me is because the kernel moved so fastly, or so quickly, that he was up to date and knew exactly where things were and what was already dated within his own manual.
The third thing is that because the foundation has a strong connection with a lot of leading kernel developers, we get a very good idea on what's going on in the community. We have some of those people review our material and make suggestions and contribute to the development of them. We try to keep the classes at about 50% hands-on exercise time and about 50% lecture time.
Jerry was wonderful. He gave us his email so we could contact him if we had other questions, which I did.
When students take the class, they get detailed courseware manuals. It can be rather fat books, quite a few hundred pages in some cases, that are not just a series of slides that give bullet points, but are detailed books.
I'm glad it comes with a booklet because this is something that if you don't use, you forget. But if something comes up in a few years, I can open the booklet and remember and say, hey, we can do this without hiring a consultant.
You tap into the pool of the Linux Foundation resources, our summits, our events, our materials, additional white papers. We are a resource for you to grow your career and your network and integrate into both the professional community as well as the developer community for open source.
Well, I was shocked that I was contacted afterwards by the Linux Foundation by Mike Wolster, who was actually helping corporations fill positions for kernel developers.